Hello my friends and welcome back to Detroit Become Human. In our last video, we did work through a couple more chapters, made some alternate decisions, or at least I tried to. Some may potentially have different outcomes, but we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm gonna hit continue because next up should be Cross Fingers, Connor, and Hank. Maybe, hopefully. If I remember correctly, it should be. By November 5th at 2038. At 11:21 p.m. in Jimmy's bar and our coin. And Connor didn't die. No androids allowed. We don't care. We're going in anyway. Fine, Lieutenant Anderson. Doesn't work? Maybe it works. Not working? Oh, I probably see his face, Jesika. Obviously. There we go. Yes. Derek Myers, security guard. And then we have Jimmy Peterson, business owner. Don't want to do Hank just yet. Eddward Dempsey, administrator.
Shit, I thought androids weren't allowed in here.
Jonah Graham, unemployed.
What's your problem?
You are Chrstopher Gray, also unemployed, has a DUI.
Want to buy me a drink?
I wanted to go back here some. Kim Johan, delivery driver, currently unemployed. Domestic abuse. Lovely. Happy hour. Samuel McCray, docker. Dennis Ward, accountant, currently unemployed. Narcotics supplier. And then Chris Roberts, also unemployed.
Hey, get out of here.
Okay, we're leaving. Check ourselves in the mirror. Fix our tie. Right? No? No tie fixing? Disappointing. But I could go, here is where I wanted to go. 37% unemployment rate. When will it stop? Maybe.
So you gotta get a girlfriend, pal.
Okay. Let's go talk to Hank. Hello, Lieutenant Hank Anderson.
The fuck you looking at?
Nothing. I'm gonna talk to the police officer here.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Threaten? Ooh.
Lieutenant Anderson, I must inform you that I intend to file a report on your behavior.
Oh, gosh. Persist?
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
Spill his drink. Oh, that's gonna make him mad.
I think we can go now.
You little prick. I don't know what's stopping me from knocking you out.
Oh, gosh.
Your sense of duty, Lieutenant. And the cost of repairs if you damage me. For your information, I'm worth a small fortune.
Wonders of technology. They can even program assholes these days. Gotta go. Duty calls.
Connor, that's nothing to smile about. Hank does not like us, but that's different, right?
You wait here. I won't be long.
Firm?
No way. I'm coming with you.
Oh, gosh.
Listen, you really have to stop pissing me off if you want to make it to the rest of the night in one piece.
Conflicting orders, selecting priority. Follow Lieutenant Anderson. Oh, gosh.
John Douglas from Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Okay, is there anything else out here to look at? Doesn't seem like it.
Typical DPD. They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Yeah.
Very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord.
Oh.
The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the bar. Jesus, that smell. It was even worse before we opened the window.
Yeah.
The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Wow, state he's in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived.
All right.
I gotta get some air.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home.
Okay, let's see. What do I have flowchart-wise? 78%. Hank is hostile. Spill Hank's drink. So the third option, I'd have to replay it. Okay. Wonder what this is down here. And then Connor knows what happened. Connor doesn't know what happened. Don't reconstruct the crime. So found deviant. I want to find the deviant because I want to have him in the future, like the future chapter where we interrogate him. I want, because if I don't find him, then I don't get that chapter. So I kind of have to go that route. But I wonder what this is right here. Examine statue. Well, let's just see how it goes. We'll probably do a lot
I'll
like
be outside if you need me.
I did previously. But I do like doing all the detective work. Even if it is super gross. Red ice, acetone, lithium, therium, and other things. Victim did use drugs. 9 more things to find.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat. No human writes like this.
Excuse me. I wanted to look at the body, but I guess I don't get that to do that right now.
Was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Okay, now I can investigate the victim. Ugh. He did some red ice. Lovely. He's definitely dead. Height 5'6", weight 286, estimated time of death 11:30 p.m. 28 knife wounds, more than 19 days ago. Fingerprints. Reconstruct. And hey, you tripped over your trash on the ground. It came from the kitchen. That they did.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
You think? Sample?
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth, you got it?
Got it.
Yeah, that would be.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
He already doesn't like us, Connor. Regular letters, font, CyberLife, sans.
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
No fingerprints, Android involvement. Yes. 7 more to go.
Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Dried blood of Carlos Ortiz.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
A closet of crap or trash.
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
The Eden Club, come and visit us.
Yeah,
Okay, we are. It does look like we're done that
that's
room.
it.
More dried blood. And then out the back door. Shoe print from 10 minutes
Door
ago.
was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Deviant didn't escape this way. Connor might be a jerk, but he knows what he's talking about, Hank. Connor is such a... He is such a jerk. More dry blood. Fingerprints of Carlos Ortiz. Theft and aggravated assaults. Signs of a struggle. You can reread discovered articles in the extras section. I bet you your Android is spying on you. I'm just saying. Okay. Excuse me, can you move out of the way so I can look at the weapons, please? Or the The knife location. What? Oh, we didn't look out this window, I don't think, the last time. Examine. Dent caused violent impact. Traces of therium. That's the android stuff, right? And then Carlos Ortiz. Fingerprints. It helps if I push D. Hit the android. Android grabbed a knife and defended itself. Report to Lieutenant Anderson. I want to get the other clues in the bathroom, though. Just in case I screw something else up in the future, I need to at least have the original options that I had. The religious offering and the obsession over RA9, which was never answered. At least it hasn't been answered yet. I can hold out hope, right? Maybe Connor's RA9. Probably not. You know, once we realized... Well, once they clarified what Alice was, I thought she might have been RA9, but no. All right, I figured it out. Talk.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
In the kitchen.
in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android
With the bat.
with the bat.
In the kitchen.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
I feel like we're totally playing Clue. Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the library. Android through the chair. Android stabbed the victim.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right?
Yep.
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to
The living room.
the living room.
Gosh, the recreation is still violent. So violent.
And he tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife, obviously.
with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Of course. Oh, Hank approved. I bet you there are options in the flowchart where... See, I still missed something here, and I don't know what that was. But it leads to, I am assuming, not finding the deviant, which is not the route I want to go. And then Connor, he could guess wrong, and say, I don't know what happened. And then it gets to the deviant getting away. Or you could reconstruct the crime wrong, which leads to the deviant getting away. And I want to find the deviant, so I kind of have to stick with my original options, which is okay. I can always play it again later. I mean, like, it's a short game, so it makes that easy. Oh, blue blood. There we go. That's what we're following. in here, and then we come back for the chair, right? Nope. Open. It's up, but why am I not? Oh, examine. Okay, there we go. Ah. It's right, the missing ladder. Still love the music. I say it probably every video, but I love the music. I gotta pick up the chair.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
I'm going to move it.
Gonna check something.
Uh-huh. Okay, I know it's coming now. So I shouldn't get jump scared. Search the attic and move the curtain. What's with mannequins in people's attics? Like, how is that a thing? I don't have an attic. But if I did, I definitely want to keep a mannequin in there. I didn't jump scare. Turn so I can see. Dang it, I still get scared.
I was just defending myself.
I know.
He was gonna kill me.
I know.
I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now! Come on!
Like, part of me wishes there was an option where you could let him go, but it's too early in the game for Connor to go deviant. Like, he can't do that yet. So it would kind of negate a lot of his learning curve throughout all of his other future chapters. So I get it, but like, I wish you could have an option to be like, yeah, just go out the window right there, run away, go find Jericho or whatnot. Okay, so 78% complete. That is an improvement. My software instability is question mark. Hank is hostile. Oh, I don't like having to be hostile with Hank, but I'm committing to being different and not playing it the same way every time. Okay, let's hit continue, but then we'll escape out. Oh gosh, it's Car and Alice escaping next. Oh my goodness, we need to do that today because that one I definitely want to do different. Okay, so not options, extras. Let's do gallery. Let's do like 3 or 4 of these. There's a bunch. Okay. Oh, I do need to unlock these. Okay. Guessing this is, I was gonna say Hank, and it's not Hank. It's Todd Williams Snow. Of all the people Carr expected to run into, Todd was bottom of the list. But when Todd saw that every deviant in Detroit was heading for the border, he knew it was his last chance to see Alice again. Yep, it was, and we saw him again, and it did provide a lot of explanation and more to his backstory. Doesn't excuse his awfulness, but you know, You have more info. Rose Chapman. Rose lives with her son Adam on a small farm in the suburbs of Detroit when her husband died suddenly of an aggressive cancer. Oh, Rose had no choice but to fend for her son and herself, continuing to operate the small family farm to meet their meager needs. Rose also helps deviants seeking to cross the border, seeing them as slaves fleeing oppression who must be protected at all costs. Okay, and let's do her son. Adam Chapman. Adam is Rose's son and lives with his mother on a small farm in the suburbs of Detroit. After dropping out of school, he devotes all his time to the small farm whilst searching for better employment with little hope. Adam was particularly affected by the death of his father, which he still hasn't gotten over. Although he loves his mother, he does not understand why she puts both of them in danger to help those he considers only machines. I feel like this is written by someone of the from England persuasion, because I would normally say his time to the small farm while searching. I feel like that's an Americanism, and whilst searching is a Britishism, maybe, perhaps. I could totally be making it up, but that's been my experience in the past with British coworkers and whatnot. Okay. Markus' coat. It's a pretty nice coat. Back from the dead, Markus disguised himself as a human and took to the streets of Detroit in search of Jericho. Okay, well, clearly I should stop reading right now and head back to continue. And we're making other choices. I'm prepared. I can do this. It's going to be okay. I can always reload and retry it, right? Maybe. November 5th, 2038. Alice should very much be in bed by now, I feel like. 9:15 and they're having dinner?
Todd?
I feel like that's way too late.
Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
All right, let's serve the food. Oh, Hang on. Let's look at the flowchart. Okay, Alice is distant. Break programming. I still want to break the programming because I have a feeling that this is the Alice dies option, and I can't do that. I don't even know, to get my 100% completion in a game, I could ever do that. But Kara becomes deviant. There's so many options. The goal is to get a different option here. We need to, Kara and Alice need to still escape because I want to mess with their story in the future. Although I want to try to use the gun option this time.
There wasn't much in the kitchen. I did what I could.
I'm really saying I don't think Alice ever eats. Ever. Then again, I don't think Todd does either.
Life's funny.
Oh.
I lost my job because of androids. And when I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house, what do? I go out and hire a fucking android.
Mm-hmm. Among other things.
Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful. They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad. They're so fucking perfect. They ruin my fucking life.
Just making sure there's nothing for me to look at while he's having his evil man monologue. There we go.
What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem? Not the life you dreamed of,
Oh
eh?
gosh, I don't like this part at all.
Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole. My fault your fucking mother took off. You should stop taking drugs, Todd.
You should.
Sometimes you really scare me, Todd.
You do scare people, Todd.
Fucking bitch took off without a word.
Think you're surprised?
Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant.
God.
It's all your fault.
Daddy, no!
It's all your fucking fault.
Okay.
Get back here. Come back here. Come back here right now! Yes!
Go see Alice.
I know it. You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time.
Only I'm going to move. Because I need to go deviant. Because we need to save Alice. I do like all the visuals with the going deviant. It's definitely feel very involved in the choice. Protect Alice. Oh, we're gonna try to reason with Todd.
Took off without a word.
What?
I could have been happy.
Determined.
You should leave her alone, Todd.
You stay out of
Oh
this,
my goodness.
or you'll be next.
Oh.
Alice! Daddy's very mad!
Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Get up, because I think I picked the wrong choice.
Come on! Come here, you little brat!
No, Daddy, no! Don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me!
Oh no. Okay, in here. Let's go get the gun. Yes. There it is. Oh god. Go get the gun. All right, come on.
Stop wriggling!
Enter.
Daddy!
Good, Alice.
That's enough! Leave her alone.
What the fuck are you doing? Put down the gun and get the fuck out of here. That's an order!
No! I want you to leave her alone.
You want? What do you mean you want? What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? Is that it?
Yes.
You gonna shoot a human? You seem to have a problem. I think we need to fix that.
Ah, dang it.
Watch out, Kara!
Come here, bitch.
I'm smashing. I'm smashing.
Stop, Dad! Don't hurt her! Leave her alone!
Do as I said.
Oh gosh. Oh. That was so much more violent than I was expecting. I was expecting her to just walk in there and shoot him, which is violent. But this was way, way more involved. Clara still came. Or Alice still came. Yes, we can definitely unlock and leave now. Because he is very, very probably dead. Oh. She's leaving me like, Jesika, push the button so we can get out of here. You should have shut the door. It'll be okay. It was a lot more violent of an ending. Wow, that was like I said, that was a lot more involved and violent than I thought it was gonna be. I did not see the fight, the actual physical fight coming before all of that. Okay, so I only got up to 42% complete. I don't that's probably like you just stand there and don't break your programming. That's bad. Okay, Kara kills Todd. I'm wondering if there's an option where Todd kills Kara. Kara shot Todd. Ooh. There's so many other options, but I'm guessing all these you still get to leave. But world stats, 44% of the world chose to shoot Todd. Only 7% are the ones that I did originally, where they evade. They were just like, let's just run away. 44%. Okay. Open the front door, run to the bus. Get to Alice after Todd, 76%. Let's see, 97% of the world goes upstairs, thankfully. And then 25, what is this one? Get to Alice before Todd. Yes, I did that. But yeah, more people get to Alice after Todd than beforehand. See, I did that beforehand originally, but okay. Well, let's continue and then hit escape. And oh, it's gonna be Markus and Carl. I keep wanting to say Bishop, but it's really not Bishop. Okay, well, since I've got enough time, I'm going to put on another video for us to watch. Detroit interactive story. Obviously. We've been very much experiencing the interactiveness when I push my buttons correctly.
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately, you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. Yeah. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
Yes, we are.
Just a few cans.
Come on, let's go.
That's how we're gonna rob the store then, I guess.
You're using to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about this scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages. But here we have to deal with script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act.
Did I just see correctly? There's an option where Alice kills Todd?
And every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does,
Markus dies.
every interaction
There's an
that is
option.
available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment.
Open. Mannequin in the attic still. Still there.
We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge, huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go.
Yeah.
Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance, it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated, until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new, what do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing for them or what I'm letting them into. It's really, I think, helped me grow in general.
Remember, there's nothing on the left, that's a wall, so it's probably all there. And then make her come first, close, but I think you would go first to check that it's safe.
Okay, sure.
The little girl doesn't have dots all over her face.
The most enjoyable thing about working in performance capture on this kind of project is that if I shot a film, I would get to do one of these endings. I get to do so many different things as Connor. Your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
What's the name of my dog?
Buddy? Scout. I think it's Jack. I can't remember. So I worked with physicality a lot because it was a good way to anchor myself in these different rings of the tree as the story grows out. I know where that is physically in my body, and then I can switch more continually on set, and it'll be entirely up to the player to determine what order those things come out and what they look like from a distance. Like if you're playing through it, the culmination of all of that will be their version of Connor. I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and light a match to it.
Shooting action scenes at Quantic Dream is a real challenge because these are scenes where the storytelling has to continue. It's not an action scene just to have a dose of adrenaline. The stunts have huge consequences on the rest of the story. It's really a moment where we implicate the player and tell him that the choices he makes during an action scene will have a direct impact on the evolution of his story.
My biggest challenge on Detroit has been managing the large number of animations that we received from motion capture.
I bet.
Detroit features more than 37,000 animations, which is a huge amount to handle on a daily basis.
You have to realize that the player, in his first playthrough, will miss certain scenes. This also means that we had to think of, conceive, and produce all the potential story paths. The characters' costumes, the places, day or night, the weather. Did the character get shot in the shoulder? Did he get injured? All this consistency forced us to produce a lot of graphic assets in order to, quite simply, allow the player to have true continuity throughout the story.
Honestly, we were even surprised by the challenges that come with such a big tree structure. And we did our best to guarantee quality across all the game and make sure that whatever path you choose within this narrative space, you will have an equally good experience.
So far, my second playthrough experience has been good, especially when I choose something different. Okay, I want to do a couple more of the gallery before we wrap up today. Okay, let's do some more Markus, because he has so many options down here. Markus in his suit, very fancy. So Markus's infiltration of the Stratford Tower was planned down to the smallest detail, including a formal suit that wouldn't look out of place in a glossy corporate reception. No, it was pretty fancy. And here is your worker attire, utility attire. So the second phase of Markus's plan required him to pose as a maintenance android, buying him time and cover to gain access to the upper floors of the Stratford Tower. Did I unlock any new ones by chance? From ones I've already done? No, I have not. I wonder what this one is. It's the other one of Connor. So maybe it's like Dark Side Connor. And then I've got three more of Car, it looks like. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, well, I'm going to pause things here today. And on Saturday, it looks like we're going to be going back to Markus and Carl, and I get to make my alternative options there. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what chapter comes after that. But I'll just figure it out from there, like normal. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Saturday with another new Detroit Become Human video.